Okay, the project for today of the Backyard Carpenters is to...
Baby boomers can do...
That's right.
Okay.
Regrout. No, recaulk right along
Yeah, there you go. You got it right. Yay!
Hush up, I'm trying to narrate.
Oh, you're on camera.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So Van is going to remove... Let me find it in the camera here. Right here. He's going to remove the
old caulk.
caulking all along here because it needs to be removed every so often. And we just had some work done here yesterday, and going to replace it with this tub and tile silicone. Someone had used clear, and you said that's not what you're supposed to use.
White.
Got to use white. So Mr. White is going to use white caulking.
Thank you very much.
And I'll show you
behind the wall right there, in here.
So that will need to be grouted.
Mm-hmm.
That will need to be grouted.
Yes. No. Silicone. Oh, caulking. Not grouting.
Caulking there too.
This is. That's going to be caulking.
Oh, okay.
It's more durable.
So he's getting all the old caulking out of this old tub.
Now, the
40
stuff
plus years old.
All right, stuff that goes in here is grout.
Correct.
But these are so tight. You know, they didn't leave any kind of grout line whatsoever. So.
Yeah, they look good.
But a lot of bathrooms like that, they don't have a grout line.
Well, the ooey gooey caulking has been put in place. It's kind of hard to see,
Good.
but it'll dry and be fine.
Right. So tell them the future, well, I'll tell future is you can actually redo the enamel on these old cast iron tubs. And I need to look it up. And it's a two-part, if I remember correctly, that once you're through, it looks like you got a brand new tub instead of all this that we can't get up anymore. So that's a future video.
Yeah, it's a 40-plus year old tub that is beginning to look like it's 40 years old. But now the caulking just has to dry, and it'll do the job. A quick little job from the Backyard Carpenters. Baby boomers can do on this Memorial Day weekend.
This is a kind of a lesson on caulk guns. And this is what everybody's kind of gone to. I'm trying to clean this up. The plunger, as they call them. All right, so this was like what everybody used, but notice the secondary little trigger right there. And what that was is when you're going along, if you didn't hit that trigger, it would still keep flowing, right? So this had the secondary little trigger. So everybody complained about that and went with this one. This one's dripless, which means once you're right, I'm going to do it real quick. Are you ready?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
All right, once you quit pulling the trigger, it quits flowing. All right, that was just left over from, but see, it quit flowing. All right, and well, I think I'll do it. All right, this is the old-fashioned one. Okay. All right. Now, when I push the trigger, whenever you mind. Anyway, used to you had to do like this to get it to quit.
Well, it's still coming out.
Yeah. So you had to release that to get it to quit flowing, right? So I really need to throw this one away. So, all right, then they went to these. All right, this is a battery power.
It weighs a ton.
She says it weighs a ton. You can adjust the speed back here of how much you want to flow. Okay, this is your plunger. Now I'm going to spin it around. All right, what it is when you have a brand new one of these, inside right here, right, is an aluminum seal to keep this from drying out. So you have to take this little rod and do like that to open it up. Right. When you do that, you always need to clean your rod, especially if you're using adhesive, because when you flip it back around here, it's going to try to glue itself to the gun. All right, so now I load this in here, right, and then pull the trigger. All right, so it's instant stop. So what happened is, because I cut this too big of a hole, this was putting out more than we wanted. So, but you know, let's see what happens if I turn it up to 6. See, it puts out a lot more. Mm-hmm. All right, so this controls the flow. I'm going to put it on 1 and see what the look does. See, that's a whole lot slower.
Is it even coming out?
Just trying. let's put it on 3. There you go. There you go. That's 3.
Okay.
So anyway, this is what everybody's gone to. I'd have to get used to it. You know, working with delicate work and not cut this. It's big. It needs to be a whole lot smaller than that. But anyway, so I just wanted to go over the different types. If you don't want to get one of these, okay, with the battery on it, then you do want to get one of these, this auto drip. You can see how much I've used this and over and over and over because it's got stuff all over it. But this stops the minute you quit pulling trigger. All right, and what happened is I used this to cut this, and I really don't need to do it anymore. I usually cut this tip off with a utility knife. So anyway, we're the backyard carpenter baby boomers can do. And like she said, on Memorial Day weekend, we just felt like we needed to show y'all how to kind of re-grout your own tub if you want to try it. Now I'll go find a screw and put it in here because we don't want this to dry out.